It's 5 minutes funnier. Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I'm your host, Jimmy England, here to help out newcomers, people who are trying to do a speech, and comedians who maybe have reached a bit of a plateau and we're trying to figure out ways that they can improve. Well, the first way you can do this is to record yourself. And I don't care whether you are an experienced comedian, you're a brand new comedian, recording yourself is an extremely important thing to do. Videotape is best, but if you can't, then audio tape is fine. Now, I understand some people have a little bit of hesitancy because they don't like the way they sound or the way they look, but brother, sister, you got to know what you look like on stage. You got to know what you sound like on stage, just so you can figure out how to improve what you're doing up there. It's also important because when you get off of that stage, even if you've only done 5 minutes, you are not going to remember in its entirety exactly how things went down when you were on stage. And the sum result of that is going to be you delude yourself into thinking, gee, I did really well, when, yeah, you got some laughs, but maybe they weren't big enough laughs. And that's important to know where your act needs strengthening. But video is the best. Let's face it, with video, you can see if you're tipping your hand, if you're doing something that is tipping the audience off as to what the punchline is going to be, and as a result, you are diminishing the laugh that you should be getting. You can also see if there's a disconnect with your presentation and the way you present yourself. For example, you could be doing jokes about how poor you are, but you're dressed too nice. The audience doesn't get what's going on. They know you're not really poor. So you will learn from watching a video how to correct that sort of a situation. You'll also sometimes notice that you do a little facial thing or a little small hand thing that really makes that joke even stronger. So you can remember that and use it again, because that's really an important thing to do. And that's kind of what's at the heart of video. You can see ways that you can physically raise the value of your comedy and make it even funnier. Now, there's advantages to having a video of yourself beyond learning how to improve your act. And that is that you can use it for promotion. You can use it for social media, do small postings of clips from your act, things that are fairly funny that might interest an audience, build yourself your fan base, as it were. You can also use it to show yourself off to somebody who's never seen your act before and wants to know what you look like. You can make YouTube videos and garner new fans that way. And probably most importantly, you can also use those videotapes to enter contests. I entered the Canada's Got Talent. I didn't make it on, but I did get shortlisted and interviewed, because when I went to do my entry, I went through my tapes. I found a really good 2 minutes of stuff. That's all I wanted, 2 minutes. And I sent it off to them. So having that on hand made it really convenient for me, because I know of other comedians who didn't have anything on hand and lost out as a result because they didn't have anything good to send in. All you really need to do this is a cell phone. That's the beauty of modern technology, and they have excellent microphones on them. But if you are being recorded and the venue does not have great sound, you're simply recording bad sound on there. Now, what I use when I go out is a cordless lavalier microphone. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing it right here and I'm using it right here. It's a mic that plugs into a transmitter, which is inside my pocket, which goes to a receiver, which sends the signal into my cell phone. So I am recording the sound from here and the video from my phone. And the overall quality is much improved, makes a big difference. I can still pick up the audience sounds, but my voice, the thing that I want people to hear, is loud and clear. Finally, a recording is only good if you actually watch it. And I know it can be really hard to watch a bad performance, one where you didn't do very well, but those are the performances you learn the most of when you watch a video. So I highly recommend it. And by the way, I've been doing this for 8 years and I still record and I still watch every video, good or bad. Recently, I had a show, actually had 2 shows in a row, where I opened very strong, and I got good laughs afterwards. But they were lighter laughs. They weren't as strong as they were at the beginning, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. When I watched the videos, I realized I came on with a lot of energy, But when I got to the end, that energy began to dissipate, and the audience just simply ran out of steam the way I did. So I corrected that, and boom, back where it should be. So that's all I've got for you this week. Get out there, record yourself, get on stage as much as you can. Keep writing. That's going to be a theme I'm going to play for you a lot on these videos. And we'll see you next time right here at 5 Minutes Funnier.